Okay, everybody, and we're back with video 2 now in our Armored Fury playthrough. We're going to be hopping into a battle down here. We're going to jump down to our German friends, and we're going to have them assault, try and take out one of these divisions down here of T-64s. So, let's kick it off. Let's look at the map. 3 bridges. This will be interesting to try and hold here, but we're going to try our best, obviously. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I'm going to try and hold some of these lines up here. It's going to be interesting, I think. We're going to try and move up into these. I think we can maybe hold these 2 zones together, if we're lucky. Let's get a Luke's up here. We're going to need recon for sure. And we're going to put down more tanks. Obviously, this is going to be a tank-heavy game. And we'll put down a Leopard command unit over here, I guess. We should have them all move up here. All these guys move up here. And we'll start it for now. And we're going to place them all down in these spots here. We'll put him here. Here, and then 3 on this main little road. M57 we can store back over here. Alright, we have all of our units, all the places we want our units to go set up. So we're going to hold on to this zone, hopefully. And then we will focus on making a build-up on this flank now. And we'll eventually make our way out there. Maybe we do have a Byruzia contact. This should be an easy kill for our Leopard, hopefully. Looks like we're just out of range, unfortunately, of course. So they do have command units somewhere in this zone that we're going to have to try and find. Byruzia I don't think will be too much of a problem, obviously, for our tanks. These lighter vehicles, though, we might have a little bit of trouble with them. So we're just going to have to make sure they are okay. Okay, so we are down in these zones. We are up to a 30-point lead. We're now just waiting for these guys to show their faces to us. We'll call up a Jaguar on this right flank, and maybe we could have used recon, but we'll find out shortly what we needed for sure. Okay. I'm going to speed it up for now. Our tank's over here. Our first Leopard is over here now. We will need recon over here because we're blind essentially right now. I want to be careful with this guy. I don't want to overexpose him because it looks like there is a T-64 as we just saw. I'm assuming it was a T-64. Yeah, BMP actually, sorry. Continue to pump tanks out over here. We're going to get that whole little group out there. We'll try creeping him over here now because we're not catching a whole lot out here. Oh, we do have Motostrelki and there's the first T-64 sighting. 2 of them. Sorry, T-64 and a BMP. They're not turning right. They are continuing on straight. A little bit of a boring start, unfortunately, right here. But let's continue to get more recon out here for sure. They're not wanting to show their faces yet. So if there's not a lot over here, I'm going to assume that they have a lot in this area somewhere. 31 to victory already for them. It looks like the command unit is somewhere back there. Actually, it looks like they moved out of this zone to take that other zone, oddly enough. Trying to be very careful here as we attempt to figure out where these guys are. I'm kind of tempted to move these guys up, but we probably just got to try and be patient here. Yep, look at that. They've already moved them back over here now. They're just kind of bouncing them back and forth. Okay, we have our whole tank coming in on the left deployed as well now. Okay, we do have contact to BMP. Leopard's going to eat that shot, but our other two are moving up to engage now. Wow, okay, that's awesome. Great way to lose a Leopard there. Yep, of course he rotated finally. He was stunned and he then rotated, which is what killed him. And there we have it. There is some of their armor now. Leopards are engaging over here. There goes one. And of course the T-64s have sight on us over here, so now we gotta back up. This artillery is beginning to fire away now at us. But they are also funneling units down this way, which I guess will work fine for now. Okay, another enemy vehicle destroyed there. Of course, we lose another Leopard as we are retreating over here. That's just awesome. This is great right now. Don't know from where, but they got him somehow. Maybe we'll try and sneak into this corner here. We can maybe hold this area for now. So yeah, it just looks like they have a bunch of armor out there right now. Oh, here we go. We have another T-64 opening itself up over here. Jaguar locking on. There we go, missile away. Great shot there. They managed to smoke in. Move up our recon infantry still. We gotta watch where this artillery decides to start shooting next, because he is definitely going after some of these tank units we got hidden out here. It looks like we also do have contact with those infantry units from earlier, as well as that Shilka. Fortunately, or Bairuja, sorry. We're just out of range of that Bairuja, it looks like, at the moment. Okay, there we go. Opening up on him now. There goes their AA. We're going to move up a second tank as well over here. And where did I buy a... I must not have bought a second group. I thought I did, maybe. We'll move up these two tanks up on this flank. Okay, they're down to 47 points. We are at 37 minutes remaining still. There's another Bairuja out there. Waiting to see when that artillery is going to open back up on us, because you already know it is. And there it is now. What are they firing at? The Lukes, maybe? Yep, it's definitely at... Oh, no, it's at nothing. It's at where they saw our tanks, I think, moving through. So, that is fine. Get another recon squad up here. Try and take up those buildings in there, maybe. We also do have their command infantry just running around over there. So, and they have a lot of BMPs clearly hidden somewhere. I don't know where yet, but they are out there with the amount of infantry they got scrambling around over here. Another enemy contact. That looks like a tank. Our Lukes is now engaging these infantry. They're probably going to get into this building in time before it kills him. Alright, nope, we do get the first one. We're going to continue moving up armor over here. This Motostrelk here just running around over there. Our Lukes is making quick work of these infantry. Here goes that BMP 1K. That artillery is probably going to open up here any second onto our... Great shot by their Leopard, and there goes their command unit in these two areas, so that'll actually give us the advantage. Yep, these infantry are just getting torn to shreds now. Looked like there was some kind of AT shot over there. Yep, it's a Conquerors. Tanks opening up. They more than likely hit him there. Alright, reloading, dual shots, and he is gone. That's great. It's another AT system destroyed. And we're going to move up on this flank a little bit. We're going to try and see what we can secure over here. Probably best if we did bring more infantry. We don't know what they got. Yep, there's, like I said, T-64 right there now. retreat over here. Pull them all back again for now. Looks like their artillery has ceased again. Let's get these these recon infantry up in that building over there. 30 minutes of victory now for us. Artillery's continuing to pound away. I'm thinking they aren't sure. I'm assuming they don't know that we're still in there, as they would have lost sight of us by now. Another T-64 out here now. This would be a great spot for a Jaguar if we can get him up here. I think this would be a good road that we can contest on. These Leopards are just out of range of these guys, unfortunately. We'll call up our last two Jaguars. There we go, getting more artillery fire now. Come on, if they were one road closer, we would be able to really put the pounding on these guys. Oh, they're actually engaging our units over here, so let's back them up. Love him advance. Good shot on that T-60. Two good hits. One hit and he'll be down. Okay, so another T-64 BV destroyed. We'll move that Luke's back up. That artillery fire is seemingly stopped. Now engaging this next T-64, getting good hits. Doesn't look like he can see exactly where we are yet. That or he just hasn't chosen to engage. There goes him. Looks like a large group over here now as well. Leopards over here engaging a T-64. Hopefully... Okay, they managed to take him out before... There we go. Now we're kind of pouring into these guys. More artillery incoming, of course. Looks like it's currently behind us. We're going to turn this guy's cannon back off for now. There you go, BMP. Down he goes now. This artillery is relentless. I wish we could get over to those guns. This artillery's not going to stop. Well, maybe they did. Maybe I lied. Maybe we do have another BMP-1P approaching. Keep moving up our recon infantry for now. And we'll call up even more, because these guys are actually being pretty efficient for us. Call them up just over here for now. Let's get you to unload over here, buddy. T-64 advancing from the side now. This is not ideal for... We do manage to take him out. Artillery is once again at it. BMP-2 engaging us over here. First missile hits the turf, and we finish him off there. It looks like they're just really trying to push this side road now. Leopard needs to get a second shot, and there he goes. They're down to 19 points, so we are definitely racking up the kills now. Artillery is now also engaging our Leopards that we have hidden in the woods over here. We're going to push them up right up here. They are coming with armor for sure over here now. Good lord. We cannot miss these shots on these T-64s, as if they get too close, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. We're going to push this guy back now. I need to pop smoke now. And reverse you out of there, please. We still do have two more Leopards over here. We're going to pop smoke for this guy. He definitely would have taken a bad hit there, I think. I think our recon infantry actually just opened up on that guy. artillery never ends. We do get a close range kill there on that T-64. Wow, not a lot of health left there. Down to 15 points. If we can get a few more kills here, we can get rid of the rest of these. We can do big damage to this opening. This group. BMP-2. AG moving up now. We miss our first shot. He's going to respond with a rocket more than likely. Also looks like our recon are attempting to fire back. Gonna lose that Leopard, unfortunately. We get hit by a... I'm not even sure what that was on that side, but he dispatched of us quickly. Close range gunfight now, though, for our Leopard. Hopefully he can take out all these BMPs here on his own. We're not going to do it if we miss shots like that. We'll have our infantry see if they can come over here and help out, maybe. Yep, they hit that guy once. We're struggling to reload, and there we go. We managed to take him out, and we are going to have to fall back out of this position due to that fighting, for sure. Let's pull these guys back all the way, and I'll move one of these up to replace, just kind of help hold this advance they kind of got going over here. Let's get that Iltis out of there. We can throw you in the woods over here as well. Not sure where all these units over here went. It's been kind of quiet on this left side. There we go. We have an Igla moving up. Our recon infantry are now engaging. Should be an easy kill for them. T-64 now moving up this road. Let's get our Jaguar back up in this area. Let's see if we can snipe a few units with them. Maybe take out, even like killing these repair trucks, you know, would do us a lot of good. Let's pull you back as well. Okay, so we do have a T-64 out here now. This infantry should be easy pickings for our guys. Our Leopard line out here did not give that T-64 a second to breathe. He is gone. So just a lot of infantry over here right now, it looks like. We're going to pull these guys back, maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, well, this will be the last kill as long as we get them here. And there we go. A great victory there. We managed to take out, do some real damage to some armor. An armored T-64 group there while only losing 3 Leopards, and that first one I'm still not exactly over because of course he's stunned, and when he finally moves he is you know, sideways facing. But okay, so that's one group heavily damaged there. We can also look now into attacking one of these groups. Our fatigue is still fine. Obviously it's going to be pretty much the same exact battle we fought, T-64s versus our Leopards, or we can try and pick on this group here. Continue to try and beat them down. This lone group worries me out here. Hopefully they're okay or in range of, you know, some form of reinforcements. Alright, so they're down to 75%. They lost a good chunk of tanks for sure. So now the question is, who do we want to go after next? We have that group down there, or we can focus more up here again on our British forces, although our tanks up here are definitely going to struggle against these T-80s. It's going to be the only things that have a chance at the Challengers, and that's because of their armor. They have the same guns as the Chieftains. But I mean, if we don't have that air support up there, I don't like our odds as much, unfortunately, especially attacking. If we can defend and then push them back, it's a lot better. This map, the rail map, it looks like not ideal, I'd say, but we can maybe just, what does this group have? Just Leopards again. Oh, they do have an infantry complement as well. It's looking like they can bring this Vedka group as well if we choose to attack them. And not a pretty map for tanks, that's for sure. So maybe we will just go after this group down here with our Panzer Battalion 24. Trying to see where we could possibly hold them. Problem is these zones aren't too hot, in my opinion. Don't really play into what we want to see. That's how I describe it. And up here we have another Panzer Battalion with more T-64s steaming down on them. Or we can focus up here on this T-80 group going against our Royal Scots. But now let's keep this episode German for now. We'll go and attack. I mean, I guess we don't really have an option. We'll go down here. Oh Lord, I think they brought air support, which is going to be a problem in its own. The air support artillery. I'm hoping it's artillery, and it's air support. Of course it is. Whew. Okay. A lot of trees on this map, as well as this village or town, whatever you want to call it. I think holding this zone would be ideal. As, I mean, the woods are really going to, play with us here. It's not going to be ideal at all. So we'll go heavy on this side for sure. And we'll stick 2 Leopards on this side just to kind of watch our flank. We'll throw down some recon infantry as well out here. Stick them there. We'll throw down 2 more over here. Okay, we'll have you run all the way out up here. We'll have you run up into these woods, I think. Or we'll go here for now. I think that's a pretty good position for him. Yeah, we'll go there for now. And everybody else is just going to rush right into this zone. We're going to try and hold this big tree line. Possibly cut off any access roads and work our way down and over into the next zone. So they will more than likely very clearly get these first 2 zones, unfortunately, but we're going to obviously allow that for the time being. So recon infantry are moving up. We'll put our command unit right in the middle of this forest. And we'll just start going down the line. Stick one over here. And we'll let the rest of these tanks kind of sort themselves out. Let's put them in here. Fuck it. Hopefully this isn't too big of a gamble. Let's unload. You can get out of here. Okay, so we're in the first zone. Leopards are waiting. We're gonna definitely kind of got a gap over there. I think we're going to need more recon in that sector for sure. Our M57 is also moving up now. Let's just stick all these guys up here. There we go. First enemy contact is... not sure what that was. Move that tank up over there for now. Move him over here for support. What is this? Bayrusha? Hey, we can kill that as long as we hit him. There we go. We'll take that. Good kill. That will help us hopefully later on, you know, if this group isn't destroyed by us. Oh, Lord. And there are the T-64s in the flesh. So this could get interesting for our guys right here. Not sure what they're doing, but there are a lot of them. Wow. Yep, we're going to need Jaguars up here ASAP to help quell this armor group that they clearly have up here. We're going to move this group up over here. See if they can maybe hold up a little bit more down the line over here. Wow, that's a lot of tanks. I'm not sure why we chose to go this way, but this could go very wrong. We need points for Jaguars ASAP. Just out of range. They got quite a lot out there. Leopards over here are slowly moving up. I'm not a fan of the route they chose, as this is one hell of a good way to get spotted by this massive group that we are going to have trouble with the tanks we already have right now. It kind of looks like they're just patrolling right now, for the most part. Let's get that Jaguar up over here. We're going to get 2 of them. Recon infantry under attack as well. That's not ideal. Get out of there. Make him push you. We're going to lose this recon group for sure. Turn right ASAP. Obviously have contact over there to the left now. Okay. Need our Jaguars up here quickly, please. This is a gold mine waiting for us to hit here. Oh, we're gonna lose him. Come on, get in cover. Nope. Don't matter. We'll get another squad up here to replace that one. Great hit on that T-64. We have finally opened up on these guys. Oh, Lord. We got a runner over here. We really need recon over here because I'm not sure where that one unit is. We're engaging these infantry at least, which we will do for now, I suppose. Leopard 2A1 under attack again, not sure by what. Looks like a BMP. We managed to get rid of him now. Also have a Conquerors out there, which we're going to need this Leopard to engage for sure. Absolutely lighting up those infantry units right there. Great, and here comes the artillery, like normal. Okay, and there goes another one of their Conquerors. These artillery guns are just pounding away at us once again. We're going to try and put some recon out here. See if we can get a nice, better position. See a little better. They're down 28 minutes till victory right now. Forgot they do have air support, so that is one thing we're going to have to be watching out for. Okay, we do have more enemy contact over here. Infantry as well as a BMP now. No surprise that this artillery refuses to give up. Hopefully they're done now. We'll get a good shot on this Bayruja here. Alright, there goes him. What do we got over here? Another T-64 it looks like. Smokes that Iltis, unfortunately. Reverse these guys again because there is once again artillery coming in. It's all the Russians do. Is spam the artillery guns. We just need to find a way to break into this zone right here. I think we could be in business. But obviously those T-64s in that area are going to make a little bit of a problem for us. More infantry out there. Okay, come on. Let's repair this guy, please. Jaguar over here will move up. So they clearly have T-64s in there. There they are, sitting back there waiting. Also have a T-64 out over here. We'll try and get our Jaguar to get a shot on him. Oh, and of course he's running now the moment I make my move. Okay, engaging infantry in the open there. Another T-64 over here as well. Let's get you to sit over here and just get you ready to push. We'll have our following Leopard move up over here as well, and they'll push them together and hopefully kill this guy. Looks like all their units are just kind of waiting. Oh lord, there's one of their T-64s. We get a good hit on the rear. He misses our Leopard, but he's wandering right towards this other one. Okay. There we go. Leopard destroy, or sorry, T-64 destroyed. They're pulling away that other Leopard now, unfortunately. We need him to come back, please. Keep building up this point before we flood this zone. Yep, there we go. They're just working this area, it looks like. Another T-64, so they pulled that guy out, looks like. We'll get a Luke's up here next, I think. So we can get a little bit more Molar recon. Yeah, they are just crawling in this area with tanks. We get a shot on this guy? Oh, we're out of range, unfortunately. T-64 over here now, though. Looks like we are engaging. He pops smoke, of course, as he should. Do smoke a T-64 there, so we're picking these guys off as they appear, luckily for us. We'll move that Leopard right into that zone, so now we have stopped their cap. 7 out of 12 missiles over here. Oh, there's no real good spot to fire missiles outside of like in the open over here. We'll pull this guy back for now, and we'll see if we can get him some shots down over here. So we just got to try and pick off at least one of these T-64s to have a chance at killing them. Still firing away. Alright, so we are in a very intense battle now. Our Leopards over here are moving up to engage. It's a close quarters melee right now for us. T-64's great job. They take him out. Or sorry, the Leopards take out that command unit. Or fuck. Sorry. The Leopards take out that T-64. So, I'm not sure what they have left over here now, but we definitely just did a good amount of damage to them. We can now probably also stack these guys up a little bit better over here now. Leopards over here are moving up slowly. We can try and, I guess, get a normal command unit for now. They're going to have a lot more T-64s crawling around the area for sure, but... oh yeah, that is huge there, that... how many tanks did we kill right there? 1, 2, 3. I think I saw 4. So I just want to be... oh yeah, there's the 4th. There's the last T-64. So that was all the units to my knowledge they had in this area. We just got to watch out for those infantry now that have been scrambling around. Great job there. That was awesome. Great close quarters engagement. That ended up working out great for us. This Leopard is back and healed up again, so we'll move him up. They are shelling the absolute crap out of this building now. Okay. Yep, just shelling. We're going to have to get back in this zone real quick. Here we go. We got, looks like some recon infantry just buzzing around. this guy up here and continue to call up our swarm of tanks. You just got to try and hold open this corridor now. This is kind of going to be our bloodline right here, is this part. Leopards, easy kill for him there on that BMP 1, or 2, yeah, 1P, it was a 1P. Second BMP in the middle of the road and destroyed. He's up in flames. Looks like they're slowly pushing BMPs out this way now. And they get that kill, and we're going to pull them back for now and get away from this artillery. That never ends. Alright. Hi, sorry about that. But we are back. I had to cut it quickly. Had to go take care of something. But we are still right back here. Alright, so it looks like we got a BMP over here rolling up. And they're just continuing to push this corridor, which I am A-okay with. This artillery is just never ending. This is something where, you know, if we have the jets for, I mean, I would be sending everything I got towards them, trying to get rid of them. Unfortunately, they're all the way in the back of the map, and we don't know really what is out that way. Looks like we have a T-64BV now pushing this road. We can have our Leopards move up and engage again. Oh, we might have a lot more than just one, though. Yeah, looks like we're going to have a lot more than just one, sadly. They're also shelling us again. Pop smoke over here as they've sighted this tank. We're going to stop him right here. Our Leopards over here, opening up and engaging this scout team. Alright, engaging this T-64 column now. This guy's going to take a hit, unfortunately. Pop smoke here. Quickly getting rid of them. BMP-2 engaging over here now. And we are getting dropped on like crazy now over here. Immediately met with heavy artillery fire, of course. Well, they have just arty units everywhere out here. Maybe let's set up a Luke's out here, and let's see if maybe we can get somebody up far enough up there to where they can find those guns and take them out. Because they are just non-stop pounding us back here. Alright, and the artillery looks like it has ceased, so I think we can get ready to move this guy back up, maybe? Looks like we have a supply truck out here. We could try and get a shot on him. Could be a little risky, though. We don't know where the rest of their units are. Taking more artillery fire again. Let's just back all these guys up now. Let's get them out of harm's way. What do we got over here? Looks like quite a bit. Let's see if our Jaguar over here can get a shot on this T-64 they got over here. Looks like they got quite a bit back here. Wow. Yeah, they're definitely creeping around over here. Do we have a... No, we don't have any. We'll throw a Jaguar down over here, I guess, for now. And we'll get him a Luke's when we can. So that way we can try and get rid of that guy. Because him crawling around is not ideal for us, obviously. I'm really worried about all this infantry they have. It's going to make pushing this zone a little bit more difficult. And they do have a lot of it, unfortunately. Just continue to creep up these infantry here. Okay, there goes that supply truck. Great job there. Great shots by our tank. Leopard refiring out on these infantry. They're just out of range, unfortunately. We're going to try and meet up with these guys over here and look into securing this road a little bit more. Like I said, our main objective right now is to get a better foothold on this road and continue to get scouts up over here so we can actually find out where these enemy tanks that we saw earlier are at now. So we'll throw down Luke's. Oh, there we go. We have what could be trouble incoming. Jaguar is opening up now on these guys. I am assuming they're going to drive away, so we won't be an accurate shot more than likely. Wow, okay, I lied. Looks like we're still in range over here. And their armor piercing is going to do more than enough at this distance. Another missile on the way. Still a side shot lined up as long as we hit. We take out another. We're just peppering these guys right now, which is awesome. Great first shot on this T-64 over here. Need to get that second shot off. There he goes. Another tank destroyed. Continuing to pelt these T-64s on this end. We're actually beginning to run out of ammo, it looks like. Oh, you need to stop. We need to move you up over here. And you need to reface this way. Alright, Jaguar getting ready to fire again on this T-64 now. Another missile on the way. Could get a back shot. Great shot there. So we managed to take out another T-64. Jaguar over here is now engaging this T-64, but he's going to get out of missile range, unfortunately. Let this Luke's get up here real quick and see if he can maybe get a better look at these guys. Sorry, don't pop smoke. We're good. Believe we're out of rockets over here. Yep, we're out of missiles. Completely dry. But we do have this Jaguar now to attempt to take out this T-64. It looks like this one is making a run now. Oh, no, never mind. He stopped, and we missed, though. Unfortunately, only stun him temporarily. Do we have another munitions vehicle is the question for us. I can't remember if we used it already or not. Alright, we get another hit. Oh, we do have one more munitions. We'll use him to come up here and resupply this guy. Jaguar over here is trying to eliminate. We got a smoke. Shit. Fortunately, we weren't quick enough in popping smoke there. So we do unfortunately lose a Leopard. But these guys managed to clean it up quickly. We'll put them back in that tree line. Here comes the artillery again. Right on cue. Hopefully we moved up enough to where they're going to overshoot us now. Leopard over here has also moved up. Let's continue moving up our infantry. Just artillery is firing away. They are very intent on getting rid of us in this area. We're going to push our Lukes over here up, and we're going to see if maybe we can get lucky and find these artillery pieces. Looks like we do have Motostrelki moving up over here as well now, trying to close in on our Jaguar and Lukes. Munitions vehicle has reached the front line over here, so they're going to begin reinforcing those units. Lukes and our Leopards are moving up over here. Looks like they have a BMP. We're going to miss the first shot. We need to hit these shots because we're going to be taking some damage if we don't. I mean, come on, guys. Hit them. Please get rid of this guy. Artillery now pouring down on us again. We're making a strong push towards these artillery guns now, hopefully. We're right back there. So if we get lucky, we need to cease fire over here, as this T-64 is going to get a little bit too close for comfort. We'll move this Jaguar back up as well. We do get one hit. Fire again, fire again, fire again. Side shot. Missile needs to connect with him before he finds us. And there he goes. We can turn this cannon back on. There's the artillery guns as well. Luke's needs to be careful here because he will get overpenned by that that gun on the artillery. So definitely something we gotta watch out for. Let's move these guys over here now. Get a little bit more comfortable. Do we have any other recon in the area? Everything's kind of spaced out over here right now, so. We need to get the first shot on this guy for sure. There we go. It looks like we do take a hit, but we take him out. Okay, Motor Strelke now up here. Luke's will make quick work of them. Just like that. We have another T-64 rolling up towards, I'm assuming, this road. And over here, our tanks are holding pretty steadily as of now. We'll bounce these guys up here. There we go. BMP up there. T-64 we saw again in the back over there. Leopard engaging this T-64, which he gets a great side shot on, knocking him below half health. Needs to get a second shot off to kill him, which we do. Target destroyed. We missed that time though. Now over here we do have, we just got to be careful of where their units are, assuming they're using these roads to get them down here, as we're not seeing much else anywhere else on this map. Let's move our Jaguar over here. We'll move these Leopards back up. Yep, another T-64, I'm assuming. Let's continue to pump Leopards over here. They're down to 6 points, so if we destroy 2 Leopards or in 2 vehicles, that'll be game. Yeah, they're just crawling with tanks right now. Let's get this Leopard up here. Is where are they going to send them next? They are just kind of patrolling the woods right now. Okay, it looks like we do have more T-64s moving up now. Set those guys up right there. Munitions vehicle we can send up over here for now. Send this guy to go resupply these guys. There is more infantry. So they're definitely kind of hiding now, unfortunately for us. retreat. Smoke in retreat. And we're going to pull this guy back. Looks like those tanks over here are pulling back now suddenly. T-64 right here. Oh, good lord. Watch out, buddy. I'm assuming they are chasing after our tanks out here. Sure where that tank is going, but we lost sight of him now. Oh, there's the BMP again. We got a T-64 over here rolling up the road once again. Going into the woods? Really trying to hide from us. As sad as that is. Looks like they are finally committing to this push over here again. BMP coming up the road. Also tanks engaging something out there. Looks like just infantry, which are getting picked apart by the Leopards. Obviously no real chance for them. There they go. And time to retreat off this front due to the artillery coming back in. Sight on that tank that was out here. Move these two Leopards up, as well as this guy. Get everybody moved up a little bit more. Continue to creep in this zone slowly, as we don't need to get overzealous here. We're just trying to find a target and eliminate them. What they're doing with these T-64s over here. They're just bouncing back and forth kind of right now. Alright, Luke's is engaging more infantry over here now, which will not be an issue for them as they get rid of that group. We're going to speed it up because these guys are kind of just playing hide and seek with us. Oh, and there we go, final kill there. Leopard smokes a T-64 coming out of the woods. 121 points of losses, total victory for us. And we lost 1 Leopard and 2 recon units. Just absolutely great opening moves there for our German units as we smash these two divisions here. Down to 52% here. We almost destroyed this entire tank group, lower 2 combat groups. And they really just have this one left on, as of now on this bottom side. So it can make these guys' job possibly easier, only having to take on 1 instead of 3 possible brigades. These guys are out of fatigue now, though. We do still have these guys, the Panzer Battalion 21 to try and assault and maybe finish one of these groups. Could maybe go up to the 52%. It'd be nice to get rid of those tanks, but they might just be retreating them, or we try and go after the bigger prize, and that is this group, which obviously has more units in it. Obviously, as I said last round or earlier, not a great map. Let's see, is this one any better? Yeah, way better. This would be a great tank map for us. But yeah, that's gonna be our hour for the video, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'm excited to get this new series underway. I'll see you in the next one.